So we're back in here. We're actually live now. I just want to make sure everything's going right. And I'm still hearing the crackling sound. I'm not sure.
Everybody else is muted?
Yeah, everybody's muted. But Pablo, you don't have like a cell phone there. Your
No, I'm actually recording on my cell phone.
Oh, it's fine now. It went away. But yeah, you know what? Let's start this out. People will tell us. I want to see if I can see the comments. I can't see any comments over here. But let us know in the comments if you can hear anything.
It sounds mad crackly on my end.
You hear anything, Keith? I hear clear because I can hear crackling. But just want to continue. We're live already right now. Ooh, I hear that.
Let me try and put in headphones or something.
Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties. We had not having that before. But this is Let's Talk About Funko. I'm Reggie.
I'm Mario.
And today we got a new guest, PoploPicasso from Ontario. Actually, you know what? You can tell them where you're from, actually, because I know you said...
I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, which is just outside Toronto, so about 45 minutes outside Toronto.
Okay. So it sounds like when you talk, it goes away. I'm not sure what it is. It's weird. But, so, PoploPicasso, that's your Funko Pop name as we know it. You go under another name for another media. Do you have other names besides PoploPicasso Eklipz?
I go by Eklipz as an artist. I've had that name for long time, for 25 plus years. So as Eklipz, you would find my artwork. Eklipz spelled E-K-L-I-P-Z. You'll find my artwork. You'll find my music, all under that moniker.
Okay. And also, I see that you have hip hop too, right? The artwork in it.
The which?
Is that under Eklipz?
Yeah, the art of Eklipz.
Okay, that's dope. Like I said, we talked about this before. You're a man wearing many hats. You don't just do customs. I see in one of your little photos where actually on your website, on your art website, you talk about how you do photography, you do art. I'm assuming graffiti as well because you started somewhere. You do other customs, not just Funko Pops. You do Jenkins. Have you done any other toy line or anything like that before?
I've worked on just recently. I started working on super plastic Yankees. I did this little dog thing here just the other day. It was a blank.
Oh wow, that's for my boy. What's his name? Damn,
Tenacious Toys.
Tenacious Toys, yeah. I was like, that's actually one of the dopest ones I've seen so far. I've seen some crazy ones.
It was a blank that I just seen. It was blue, like just a blue blank I seen online, and I was like, yo, I want to hook it up, so I just did.
Like a Mike Tyson kind of looking like.
The spirit animal.
That's dope. I seen him. I looked back. I was going back in the days to your stuff, and I saw you were working on kicks. You were working on sneakers. Jackets. I saw you doing like the Japanese little artwork on the back. I was like, okay. That was pretty cool.
My saving grace, so I came up when like the message was out, you know what I'm saying? So I caught it early. 73 is when I'm born. That's the year hip hop was born. And so I was airbrushing t-shirts in high school, doing like, how Velvet DeVoe rocked their joints and all of that. So I was the resident go-to for all airbrush jackets and overalls and all of that. So that's where I started getting back into the sneaker culture and just doing dope customs on sneakers. And I found myself burning out because what I was trying to do was I was trying to build a YouTube channel around it. So not only am I painting, I was filming and then editing, and it was just a big production. And at the end, I was like, you know what, scrap all of this. I'm gonna just go back to regular artwork.
Yeah. Some people actually chat already. We got Peanut Butter 524. We got Keith. We got Jose. Well, they're hearing the same sounds we're hearing. I'm not sure. Maybe do you have headphones? Maybe that's gonna clear it up? I really don't know because I know it comes in.
I do have that, but
Yeah, see if that works because I see it's crackling. It's weird, and I know it's on your end because when I mute it, it goes away. It's just I don't know what's happening here. And that way, you probably sound a little bit louder too. Sorry about that, people's technical difficulties. But thank you guys for helping us out.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared to hit anything. I don't want to end up losing you guys if I try and make sure that
No problem. He probably hit something and got off, but he'll be back soon.
What's going on?
Yeah, literally, it's we should have got here earlier, but we literally because of traffic just got here, and it took us like an hour. Yeah. It was ridiculous. But waiting for PoploPicasso to come back again. We already had a little quick conversation. He's from Ontario, so big ups to Canada right there. We know a couple people, not a lot. Talk about people from Canada. We got Snacks and Snacks, Char, and Neil. Is he coming back yet?
There you go.
There we go. I can't hear you right now. You hear us? No. No audio. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Now talk.
Yo, I'm here. Mike,
Okay.
1, 2.
Yep.
Reggie had you on mute.
I think I had you on mute because I was testing something, but yeah, I was like, huh?
Yeah. Is that better? That sounds better. I don't hear no crackling.
No crackling, and it sounds a little bit louder, so that's good. Yeah. Even Jose was like, sound like someone's eating chips, you see? Yeah. I was like, huh? And we're hungry right now too. So. But yo, talk about being hungry. It's crazy how much you're into right now and how much you're doing. Like I said, you want to take a look at. Let's take a look at some of the stuff you're working with right now. I want to see if I get into this here. I could probably share screen here. Let me.
I'll show you. This was the first one I ever did. So
there we go.
That's the Biggie lumberjack with the hat to match.
Oh yeah.
And the dope thing about mine is, I always do the boxes up for them and whatnot. So that's where it started. That was the first one I did, and I just did one up for myself, and then people were like, "Yo, can I get one of those?" So I did a limited run of 5 of them.
Yeah.
And then from there I started to just kind of make ones that, being that I got into Funko was through hip hop culture. So my first ones were like Run DMC. No, my first one was I think Biggie and Tupac. Okay. And then Run DMC, and then I got the Public Enemy ones, and was just collecting the hip hop ones.
Yeah.
And then
so you did Ice Cube before they made Ice Cube. That was cool.
Indeed, and even the salt and pepper one, like I did them in a book and gave them to Funko before. I'm sure that it was my idea that they did the salt and pepper ones because it was the same drawn pretty well, and it was like years before they dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my
that happened. So you feel like, hey, did they steal that from me? Did I, or you have no?
I don't feel. Yeah, I don't feel it's theft due to the fact that I don't own any of the licensing. You know what I mean? It's not my platform. I just want to see hip hop characters be made. So when I gave it to them, I gave them a book of like about 10 or 15 different artists that I thought would be dope for Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And they did that one, and they did the Lil Wayne one. So Lil Wayne, that might have been on their radar, but I know Salt and Pepper was definitely an influence of mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. And I'm just glad to see it made.
That was pretty cool too.
Which one?
Kid and Play.
Okay, yeah. And the Mars Blackman one, I really like that one too. You know what I'm saying?
And Big Pun, you did Big Pun, and I was like, I'm with come out. I was like, come on. I was like, so how did you start? Like when you first started, what was the first one you made?
That Notorious B.I.G.
Wow.
The lumberjack one. That was the first one I made.
So you made that and the box, or you just made the Funko Pop and then?
When I initially did them, when I sent them out to the people, I didn't do the box yet because it was an afterthought. It was like probably the second or third one that I made. I was like, you know what? I'm an inbox collector, so I'm gonna have to make the box art to be able to match it, right? So then I took a picture of it and I just did my Photoshop thing and made the box to it. So recently I went back to the people that bought them and I sent them out their artwork so they can put it on the box. You know?
Awesome, that's nice.
Is that a hard process to do? Because I know a lot of people don't do it.
Yeah, they don't, due to the fact that it's extra steps. So, you know what I mean? You got to be proficient in graphic design or Photoshop. And, you know, as an artist, I taught myself like everything from video production to photography. You got to be able to, as a full-time artist, diversify yourself, or else you're gonna be trying to rely on one stream of income when you need to have multiples. And that's why they say starving artists, you know what I mean? So I try to make sure that I'm doing many different things so that I don't starve. I got 5 children and a wife, and I can't have us out here starving. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I was like, yeah, 5 kids. Wow. So, like, so your kids range from what age to what?
20 to 7.
Wow. God bless.
I got 4 boys and a girl. Yeah. So
I seen a video of you training with them for racing. Like
track and field, yeah. One of my sons is a runner. My other son is a producer / rapper, and the other one is just a producer / musician. Like plays piano by ear. Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's dope.
I was like, so I have all 3 of the pages open. I was going to show off some of your art from your Eklipz art page. I just want to show that off to the people right now. Let me go to that. So right here we got the home page. I was loving this picture right here. I was trying to get that as your logo on the side.
Yeah, that's so old, man.
It's still dope. It's it's rough. It's
Yeah. It comes from graffiti culture, you know.
That's how you have to start somewhere. So let's try to. Should we go to the art shop or should we go to the gallery?
Whatever you want. It's good. You know, gallery's nice.
Oh, let's go to the gallery then.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Little Miles Davis. Okay. Damn. Actually, I did not check this out. I did see your
trains.
Yes, and I was loving them. I told you how I saw them on your banners on the top when you were like doing the
the boxing downstairs.
And then all your artwork on the walls. I was like, this is something I love, that you're supporting, you're showing off your own stuff, and it's huge prints and huge artworks on the wall. I was like.
Yeah, I like working large scale, due to the fact that, I do come from, writing on walls and stuff like that. So I like to work big, but I also like to work, smaller scale stuff that is more feasible for putting into people's homes, because not everybody can display something that big,
Yeah, definitely. Like something like the trains or the graffiti are pretty much, I'm assuming, like this big, right? Yeah. I was like, I saw them and they look pretty dope, and I was like, it just reminded me I was watching 1987, New York. We're from New York, born and raised.
Absolutely.
I'm from Harlem, so I say Spanish Harlem, but I'm Harlem bound. I was like, it's Brooklyn, Newark. So everywhere. We know about hip hop as much as it is. So it's definitely dope. I love seeing like stuff like this. Is something that reminds of 5 Points Brooklyn. You go down artists out there, and it's like, wow. And people are coming from all over. And it's like, that's how I got to meet.
I haven't been able to catch.
What happened?
I haven't been able to get to 5 Points, but I've ran Concrete Canvas is my graffiti festival out here, and I ran it for like 7 summers starting in like 94, and we just brought it back last year. So, and it's on a city level. But yeah, 5 Points has always been a destination I wanted to head to.
Yeah, it's crazy in there because it's how much artists out there, and I feel bad because so much talent that you might skip the next one that you don't notice. But we've met some young people, some people's added Quicks. We met other people Quicks. We've interviewed people play for Gorilla, like you said, Rios. We had other people, Bird Brain. Well, there's other people is amazing. Like some of their stuff. There's tattoo artists that become into toy lines. It's like Cash Cannon, all these other people. And the funny thing is, Tenacious Toys is always in the middle of all that stuff too. Yeah. And it's like, and think about Tenacious Toys. It's like, if it wasn't for that guy, everybody has good stuff about him. I was like,
his name is his name Benny? Or?
Yeah, I heard that, but yeah. So it's just craziness. I wanted to actually switch over to your other page too, but I'm trying to fix this out here. Let me remove that. Go back here. Yeah, but it's, and I also have where is it at? I have your the Funkos you showed me too. Gotta show some of those off. Right now we could see you have a boatload of Funkos behind you. So obviously you're a collector. What's the last one you picked?
Yeah.
What's the first and what's the last one?
So the first would have been either Biggie or Tupac. And the last would have been Pepper and Lil Wayne, because Salt. They didn't have Salt and Pepper together. They only had the Pepper and Lil Wayne.
Oh, so you are picking up even though you made your own, you are picking up their versions as well.
I didn't physically make my own. I just did the design for it, and I gave them a book. So I see them at San Escobar in Toronto. So I gave them that book, and I gave them my book, Hip Hop Homage. I gave it to that dude Sully, and I know it made its way back to the to the office. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's cool. I was like, yeah, because, and I'm assuming your collection must be over 1,000 easily.
Oh no, not that crazy. I'd say about 350 maybe.
Oh, okay, that's around like what I used to have, and I started going down.
Scaling it down, yeah.
I started downsizing.
Yeah, especially with trying to move out, going places. It's a hard process. But
yeah, I'm on that thought process right now. I haven't done it much, just a couple, but yeah, I'm looking to really just keep the ones I really, really love and then scale it down. You know?
Do you have any signed pops?
Just Chuck D and Flavor Flav.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I interviewed them for when I did my book Hip Hop Homage. I actually did portraits of them in my book, so I got to interview them and give them a copy of the book. And yeah, so I had thought, you know what, I'm gonna bring my pops and get them to sign that too. So yeah, those are the only ones I have signed.
I love to hear Chuck D talk in his interviews because I used to do a lot of public access, and I used to be the cameraman always in public access. I got to be able to talk to Dr. Dre, the Ed Lover's sidekick.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the old stuff with Chuck D, and I was like all the amazing stories of back in the days, and I'm like, wow, it's just like just being in the same room with him, and he's still funny as hell, and
he's amazing, man.
Fine, but he still could make you laugh,
I got a great interview with him talking about like just internet and how things changed. It was so dope. I got to interview him. I got to interview Fife before he passed. I got to interview Sean P before he passed.
Yeah.
Black Thought from the Roots, like, you know what I mean? So
Black Thought, wow.
My book Hip Hop Homages allowed me to meet like some of my icons and some of the the pioneers that I came up.
So you see this right here, Jose's asking your birthplace over here.
Okay, my birthplace is North York, Toronto. And I was only there till I was about 3, and then I moved to Hamilton. So I was raised in Hamilton, but I'm born in Toronto.
Not bad.
And then both my parents are from Jamaica, so the Jamaican culture is where like all my heritage comes from.
Let's go.
So big up our rude boy and you know what I mean? Big up our
do you go to I know there's a lot of culture out there. Do you go to the carnival or the festival?
Caravana. Yeah, Caravana.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to go jump up and you know what I mean. But I used to ride motorcycles, so all our squad would go out there and just ride bikes, and you know what I mean, go show out with the motorcycles and stuff. But as I got a little older, I don't go every year, you know. So, but yeah, it's a big thing out here.
Oh wow! I was like,
I also wanted to ask you, there's a pop that he might show that I was blown up when I see it. The Nipsey Hussle.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
How
yeah. After,
how did you do
pardon?
braids? Like I seen the whole thing. I looked at it up and down. I was like, how did he get that perfect detail in the braids and the beard? I was like, wow, and the tattoos and everything. I
Okay,
was
so
amazing.
So this is my magic in regards to how I do pops. I'll find pops that I will use as just a base, and then I'll sculpt on top of it, and then I'll paint and I'll trick it out from there. So those what I used for that was the Kawhi Leonard. Just he had braids, right? You know Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
I used that, and then I built the beard on it, and the tattoos and all of that, just the head sculpt in order to get those braids. Because when you're using polymer clay, if you do stuff like that kind of hangs on, they can snap. You know what I mean? So I have to be conscious. Like when I did my J. Cole one with the locks and the KOD one,
Yeah.
I sent it to the person and it broke in the mail, and it broke my heart because I was like, yo, this is art I'm sending somebody. You know what I mean? I don't want to have no mishaps. So I just had to start thinking how I can get stuff to people that can last, because as collectors, we want it to be on a shelf for, you know what I mean, for as long as we got them, So yeah, so I just use base pops, and then I'll embellish on top of that and build from there.
Yeah, it's dope. Let's actually show some of those off right now. See if I could get that in here. I want to do that. See if I can share that at all. The application window. Let me see if I can do that here. There we go. Yeah, so you see that right now? Cool. I wanted to show off. I guess let's see if I can open up every one of them just individually if it allows me to. I'm not sure if it does. It does not, right?
There you go.
Does it?
It opened, but it's just a black screen.
No, I'm gonna have to remove it, stop the screen, and then add it again and see. There's are still work in progress over here, but okay.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem at all.
There we go. So we go right here, which right now
there you go. Yep.
coming out. You know.
Yeah, with the new Space Jam, right? LeBron.
Yeah, we're not gonna try to say because somebody hates him over here.
Oh no, for real?
You don't like LeBron.
I was like, gotta like LeBron, man. LeBron is an activist. LeBron is a great dude, man. He's really.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a great dude.
That I can't take away from him. I love that part of him.
Yeah.
But I can't stand him flopping and crying so much.
Traveling.
But other than that, he's a great player. He does a lot of things for charity. That's one thing I love. But that's all.
Yeah, I see that. I can see that.
Did you do Slick Rick?
I did do Slick Rick.
Okay.
In two different versions.
Like, did you use my head or just like somebody I have to think about?
Had to do Conor McGregor. That was the one.
Oh man!
One of the locks broke in trade. The one that was up broke off. I mean, it didn't fall apart, but yeah, one of the locks broke.
Push your T.
So, what were some of your?
Yeah, man, I tried to.
Your influence, your hip hop influences, since you're an MC, what were your influences growing up?
KRS-One is my top, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in the way of inflecting knowledge into the culture and giving us a roadmap, you know. So that everything, man. EPMD was like my group initially. Rathcast, Munch, Black Thought is like the ultimate. Nas, anybody that speaks some intellect, you know, that you know, Outkast, you know.
Michael Jackson right there.
That's dope.
Every time I saw that pop, I was like, that's all I kept thinking is Michael Jackson. Is I had the LP.
Yeah.
So, like,
that was the
I was like, yo, Five Star right now is becoming hot because everybody's trying to get her first appearance, which is like X-Men 1 something. I was like,
yo, bro, I'll be honest, I didn't even know about her. Somebody just hit me up and was like, can you do this? You know, can you do this Firestar? And I was like, they sent me the picture of it, and I was like, yeah, I'll work it out. But I don't know the character.
The funny thing is that she was revealed to us many, many years ago when we were young. It used to be Spider-Man and Friends.
Yeah, Spider-Man is Amazing.
Amazing Friends. It would be her and Iceman.
Yeah.
And like, it was funny how, you know, it took a while for her to finally get released in comic books, but like everybody knew her from cartoons. So it's dope to see her as a Funko Pop. There's so many Funko Pops that, you know, I'm dying to see. And sometimes I get tired of Batman. I love Wolverine. I get tired of Wolverine too sometimes, but it's like Batman is like, and someone's gonna kill me right now in the comments, but it's like how many versions right
It's
now?
like 1,000.
It's like 1,000 of them, and
For real.
They don't change the mold. They just keep the same mold, or they keep the same.
And put a color, different color on it, yeah.
But yeah, I
I'll
was
show you one.
that one. Oh, there goes a janky right there.
Yeah, there's a janky. That's one of the newer ones that is there. So you can rattle that. It's like a can. You can shake it up.
I started collecting these. I got a couple of them, but like,
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Super plastic and the jankies for me, like the community, the people that run the company. Like I'm telling you, how many years I've been collecting Funko Pops, and I've never been a fanatic of the week. I've never, you know what I mean? And I rep hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing, like my whole page is dedicated. And just in like a short 3 to 4 months with Super Plastic, I've already got like 2 or 3 protos. The interaction has been pieced. You know what I'm saying? Like they get back to you when you request things. They, you know, I'm telling them as an artist, how do I get down? And they give me great influence, like insight in how they select people. Like it's just a different culture over there, man, and it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Well, they did around the time of, you know, with Black Lives Matter and whatnot, like, you know what I mean? They really put a foot forward. You see them working with Travis Scott and stuff like that. Like, they're really, really trying to push what it is. Their numbers are limited. If you're buying something from them, they'll give you like a pre-release. If you're a super fan, they'll give you like a pre-code the day before it goes to public. So then you're not, like with Funko, you're always trying, you know what I'm saying? The site is whack.
Yeah.
They don't ship to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Super Plastic ships to Canada. Like it's just night and day in the stress level you have as a collector. Like there's none of that, and it's just been peace, man. So I'm being 100% honest. Like a lot of my time and energy is kind of moved over there, but I can't ditch all the people that love the customs I do with Funko, because I enjoy doing it for people that enjoy getting their son made, or you know somebody gets their aunt made, or you know what I'm saying, they want one of themselves because they're an MC, or you know, so I enjoy doing those.
Never enough Batman. Keith. Yeah. Only he would say something like that. But
do you know this character? It's Reborn. I didn't know what it was, but somebody just got me to make this. It's a character, I guess, called Hitman from Reborn.
Okay, it's anime, so yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, it's anime.
I fell off on anime like so hard, but I know some of them because you know he will show me, or my groups are online will show me. Oh, this is this person. This is. I'm like, okay, but I was like, okay, that's tough.
Oh.
I love the outline on them so hard. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I did them a metallic. You know, I hooked up the box and everything. So
Oh, that's dope.
Is there anybody you follow that are custom people that you will put up there?
Who other customizers in the way of Funko Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's dope? Funko Boss is dope. There's
Cheech and Chong.
yeah, she's dope. There's another brother from the Philippines. His name is slipping me right now, but he's super dope too. He does a lot of basketball ones and whatnot, and he makes his own casting. So he does like resin, like see-through pops and stuff like that. He's dope.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're two that really stand out when I see their work. Oh, and there's another brother from the UK. See, right now, my mind is totally.
No, it happens to us. If we don't have it in front of us, we're like, yo, who is that person again?
Yeah.
And I was like, because we get to talk to certain people that do customs, we see their stuff, and then we see other people who's like, wow. But some people you could tell they everybody's in their own little lane. There's one guy that all the time I go on like online, he's selling like chromed out, chromed out Funko Pops, and some of them are beautiful. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, okay, I gotta come out of nowhere and see. Like, certain people should be chromed out no matter what. Silver Surfer, why don't you make them?
Absolutely.
Like, come on. It kills me when they don't. But it happens.
I think CJ was the one who CJ made a new chrome one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I would see, because CJ is one of our, our good friends, Casino. And I'm surprised he's not on here. He would be asking you questions, because he's another one that loves to make customs. He made a lot of cool ones here and there. And he's made stuff, and I'm like, what? No one bought that? Like, how? And while he makes another one and people buy it quickly, I'm like, what the hell? It's just about who wants to really buy it and who has the cash for it at the moment. Or what.
I'll be real. Mine go quick. I'm happy with the customs I do, and I got great support from the community. Like, people really get at me. Nobody has no qualms with my pricing, my turnaround. So I've been very happy due to the fact that I love this, and it's not a stress for me. You know what I mean? Like, when I do these, I just do it all in fun, and I just enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? And I try and keep it light. And I'm grateful for the community that won't stress me on it. Like, yo, come on, what's the time for? If I say, yo, even just now, I'm gonna show you guys some of the paintings that I did. New paintings, you're gonna see them before anybody has seen them. But I just did 2 new paintings for a cannabis shop that's opening, and I had to shut down my commissions for a bit. And everybody that I was working for, nobody got at me and was like, yo, is my thing almost ready? You know what I mean? Once I did the video, they just laid in the cut, and now I just sent out 2 or 3 of them, but I can't show them yet because they're gifts for people, right? So that's the other thing. Once you make something, you send it, you want to post it, but it's like, it was a gift for somebody, so I gotta wait until they give it to them. Did you guys see the
what is that process? You say you made 5 biggies. Were they all the same exact biggies, or?
Yeah, man, I did. They were all 5 the same. Even the only ones that I did numerous ones was the Biggie, and I did the Tekashi in the jail suit, 6ix9ine in the jail suit. Yeah, I did numerous ones of those because I knew people would be all over those. Everybody wanted me to do like multiple Nipsey Hussles, but I didn't feel right doing that when he had just passed, and I have such a respect for him and everything he's done. It was like a year later that I did another one here, another one for his fan or whatever. He's the most requested that I get. People are like, yo, can you make me a Nipsey? Like, his producers reached out to me. Like, there's a lot of people that want Nipsey ones. I think Funko would be silly if they didn't produce a Nipsey Hussle pop. Get with the family and get that licensing.
Yeah.
And the process of making custom pop, how long does it usually take?
Man, some of them I could do in a day. The idea is what usually takes some time. I usually have to think of what pieces I want to put together and whatnot. But once I have it in my hand, I could bang them out. Usually it takes about 2 days from start to finish with sculpting, painting, and then I have to take a picture of it, do the box art, then I send my pictures to Staples to get output, and then I come and put it all and then glue it all together.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to make the box? Like, the box when you first started, did you ever go through craziness of the paper and finding that out, or are you ready? Someone helped you out?
Nah, man. No. I just jumped online. I was like, I found a template for the first one, and after I did that, I just had to kind of finagle it to get it the way I wanted it, and now I have my own little template that I use, and now it's like
the template. They used to have it on our chat. I haven't been on that chat in ages. I think Funko Fanatics.
Yeah, they used to
I used to always have this. They used to always put it on there, and I was like, wow, it's a template, but I'm not that gifted to do that. I was like, but it's dope to see what
I made my own after, because that one didn't. That template didn't really work for me the way I put myself together. So I kind of just used it as a idea and then made my own.
You gotta make it your way. So I see that you're in the pop game. Are you part of any groups or no? Within the pop community?
There's some just in the Facebook ones, not like with the vests and the pins and all that type of stuff. No, just like in the Facebook groups or whatever, where you can kind of trade with people or you can sell.
So you're like in a Facebook page, but not like no actual collecting group.
No.
Okay. No, because I swear I seen your face before around. I'm like, wait. And it was just crazy to see you pop up, and like I think during one of my videos, you just showing off comic books, and you're like, hey, how about me? I was like, why not? I saw you before, and I was like, I seen your stuff, and I'm like, okay. So it's just I love because I swear I seen you in another group before, or you know what? It's probably so many other people in Funko community that they probably posted you before and they got something from you, and I'm like, okay. So
absolutely. I definitely been a part of the culture for a bit, like part of the community for a bit, and I love watching your your unboxings, and I was totally into comics a lot. And a friend of mine in Hamilton actually has a comic shop, so I did a big mural on the side of his building with superheroes and stuff like that. So yeah. I like watching the new ones that you're opening up and seeing maybe what I'm missing. If there's something that I might want to go check out. I buy more graphic novels now because I kind of like that, and I can't really do episode by episode. But
no, you can read the whole thing at once. I understand 100%. The funny thing is, I've ordered from Canada because I can't find certain things like the hip hop variants that came out years ago.
Yeah, I seen that the other day. You had one from
I was like, I had to. I was like, I ordered 2 of them. I was like, for the price, it was coming from Canada. I was like, bring it on. I'm like, it's funny because we talk about how it's hard to get certain things, but I guess on eBay and everything is cheaper, but it's also a little bit harder depending on who's trying to ship it out to you. When you're saying Funko's giving you difficulties, but yet janky or super plastic or is not, I can understand that 100%. It's, is there any other things that you wish you had closer to you to collect or no?
Just the fact that you guys have like Targets, different stuff. Like, you got to realize there's stores we don't have Barnes and Nobles, we don't have Target, we don't have so some of the exclusives that when you guys get them dropped, we have to ask somebody that's over there. Like, so I'm constantly like, yo. If I don't know if one person will be able to get it for me, I'll have to ask like 3 or 4 people. So then 3 or 4 people will get the same one for me, and then I have to pay all of them plus the shipping plus the duties when it comes in. So I find myself holding, like just spending dumb money. You know what I'm saying? When I could have just got it directly from Funko or whatever, right? So
do you go to the
frustration?
I think they have a con, don't they, in Canada?
Yeah.
Fan Expo.
Yes, there we
go.
Last year I took my daughter and we did some cosplay and whatnot, and it was a blast, man. She still, every once in a while she'll just have a little memory of us going out for Chinese food or going to the CNE after, or it was dope. Yeah, definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, because we never been there, but we've heard great stories out there. Who was it? Geeky Peoples let us know when he went there 2 years ago. I think it was. And he was telling us how the train system out there is crazy. Like it's you don't even have to really pay, but you can act like you're paying. I was like, what? And it's just how everything. He said they were giving out stuff out for free, and they would just leave it there. And us as New Yorkers, we would be like, get our bag and just
put everything in the bag.
But it was just weird how it was like that. People would take one at a time, and I was like, what? I was like, let me try to go to Canada. They'll be kicking me out.
Nah, man. We get so many international travelers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Toronto is what is it? Is it the third largest city? You know what I mean, in North America?
Yeah,
So
it's funny because a lot of people don't know much about Canada as it is back, like say maybe 10 years ago. If you say Canada, people would just say, hey, they always say the stupid Canuck stuff, or or they talk about Alpha Flight or Wolverine, but
bacon.
or bacon or Moose. When like you guys
igloos.
Anywhere near that stuff, like or summer. I mean, winter time is always winter over there. But I'm like, what? I was like, it's just all the craziness, and it's like then we get rappers coming out of there. We get singers. We get we got Drake and The Weeknd and all these other people that's just putting it on the map. Yeah. And it's just like wow. So it was like, and they've been at it for years. It's just people just started getting onto them much later on. Because I heard The Weeknd was doing his thing for how many years before he got famous. I was like,
no doubt. I mean,
on the college
it was a hard grind out here.
Yeah.
It was a hard grind out here to break on the international level. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been many, like Maestro Fresh West was one of our premier hip hop artists out here. Mickey Me, you know what I'm saying? And then they went on to a good base in the UK. But New York, man, it was hard to break, and even West Coast artists had a hard time breaking New York, and that's the mecca. So New York was just like Bogart on hip hop. But KRS-One used to come out, and he that's where he got the reggae style. You know what I mean? Out here, you know what I'm saying? So he brought that back. You know what I'm saying? So and he'll attest to that. Coming out to Toronto and battling people, we had some serious battles out here. So yeah.
So.
Because I remember also, I think it was Channel 13. The first time I ever seen Drake was when he was in. I used to like the show.
I watched it. Degrassi. I used to watch Degrassi hard. I used to love it. So I was like him as the kid that finally got shot and then the wheelchair. Yeah, I was like, but I used to watch it hard. Like, and I was like, and then because I used to, have little crushes on the girls on the show or whatever, and I'm like, damn. But yeah, it's just that character to where he's at now, and it's like I don't know. Certain rappers, you just image they have, you wouldn't see that, but I'm happy it happened. So you got people like that people don't take for serious anymore, like Fresh Prince or Will Smith. But if he wants to be out there, he's gonna be out there. LL Cool J, this guy was hard as hell.
Mr. Eklipz?
Yeah,
no doubt.
You could say what you want about him, but you had to get a thesaurus, or you had to understand what rhymes he was saying and every little meaning behind it. I was like, what? That's why they had to make that Genius website, so just decipher something. Like what? Yeah. I was like, it's just amazing.
Break down the lyrics.
Of the real hip hop of understanding stuff like Common. Common I put up there. Black Thought I put up there. I put up so many other people up there. It's just amazing. Chuck D, of course. But it's just to see them talk and you just understand everything. It's not like, I can't say nowadays because not every rapper nowadays that's out now. It's just it's good, but there's some good ones out there too. It's just have a weed through them.
All right. Since you've been in the culture and big hip hop, what do you think about these new mumble rappers that are?
And not all of them are mumble though. Well, not all of them, but yeah.
The majority of them are mumble rappers. Like we come from an era that's lyrical,
storytelling
and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about?
Now it's melody. Now it's more melodic and more just swag and sound, right? I'll be 100%. Like for me, it's hard to take in. You know what I'm saying? But it like Reg was saying, you got to pick and choose because there is some people that are dope. There's a dude Buddy from LA or whatever, and he's dope. You know what I mean? And you really just got to go search for it. It's like back in the days when you had to go and catch the mixtapes and get your ear to the ground. and find it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, the way fast food is out here, that's how they make the music. You know what I mean? It's like they program it and just give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And as with fast food, they're not giving us nothing of nutrition. They're not giving us nothing we can digest or grow off of. It's just stuff to kind of, weaken us. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna always and we're not in control of none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as the people are out there, they signed them because they like the sound and they push them to look a certain way, and they give them the certain styling from their friends that make the fashion, and they're just making money all around off our culture. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go back to the independent route and go into search for that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. But every once in a while, something will pass my ear where it's like, oh, okay, this is dope. I can dig this. You know what I'm saying?
So I've obviously, with all those Funko Pops in the background you have, obviously they're not all hip hop. What is it? What else do you collect?
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, we know some big people on that one, and you might know him too, Swindle. I don't know if you know that name.
Oh yeah. Definitely, I know Swindle. Yeah. Master of the Universe, Thundercats.
Oh come on, yeah, basically our childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. I got the Space Jam set. I got the President set. Some Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump, and Hillary Clinton. I got the whole Black Panther set. I got some most of the Street Fighter set. And then everything else, I got like some sports people that I kind of dig. I got some like WWF ones that were my childhood, like Roddy Piper, Macho Man, Iron Sheik. Like that's when I came up. You know what I'm saying? So, and then UFC. I got all the UFC ones. Everything else, I'm gonna start paring down. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll keep those. I had Naruto and all of that, and then all those Chrome ones and all that. I'm gonna get rid of all of that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start paring down.
Was there anything from STCC that you wanted, or obviously a lot of us didn't get anything, but yeah.
I wanted the Masters of the Universe ones. Those were the only two that I needed.
Those two were so hard.
I know people taking pictures of them. I'm like, but
yeah. That's the worst, right?
Yeah, you just want to do the New York way. He was like, hey, how you doing? But I was like, but I understand. It's hard. It's like when we used to do the, I think anybody could say like Funko website, and you're trying to get that pop of the day, and it's like, oh my God. And it was like going through hell. But I can imagine how it was. I didn't go in at all for San Diego Comic-Con. I did not do the online. I heard stories of people there for hours trying to check out. I've heard some craziness, but I was like, nothing's getting my eye. I've heard, like, what was it? I thought they had, but I never saw it. I think not Barbarian, Mukla and Dundar.
Oh, okay.
Dundar the Barbarian and Ukla, sorry.
Yeah, they were supposed to have brought him.
And I don't know what happened. I never saw him. So he was on the list a while ago, and then never saw him, or they're probably keeping him for another convention or something like that. Because that was another Thundar shit from back in the days.
Thundar, what was that from?
That's Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah,
it was back in the days. It was like,
okay, I remember the name, but I can't see the character.
Yeah, it's three of them. It was the Sorcerer, which she was a hottie, Thundar, and then Ukla. Ukla was like almost Chewbacca, and they're always riding these like weird monster kind of horses. And his sword was like a flame sword or something like that. It was, or laser sword almost. It was pretty cool. It was back in the days.
Okay.
Link. And you'd be like, oh, I remember that, but I was like, I was waiting for that pop, and I never saw it.
Yo, you remember Silverhawks?
Yes. I remember
Yo, that would. Yeah, Mark 1 and Jason or whatever. Yo, those should be some pops.
What's up, Martin?
Yeah, that is true.
Peace, Martin.
Which was another one that we thought it was gonna come out?
They need to come out with so many things, but it's a battle, and that's when they get us, is when they come out something from our childhood, and I'm like, what? It's like,
Like we got this 1 year we got this Space Ghost. Everybody in New York Comic Con, everybody was going crazy for the Space Ghost. This is a see-through one.
Mm-hmm.
So we waited online. Next thing you know, like about as soon as Comic Con ended, the price went down so low that they were just practically giving them away.
Wow.
And it never really went up.
See,
It went up again after that one.
I was like,
my plague was the Bruce Lee on Toy Tokyo. I and the Biggie with the red
yeah,
jacket
that's the big one as well. I was like,
anything that came out on Toy Tokyo, I was like, man, holy water on that, because it just pissed me off because I could never get it.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
and Keith is right. Yeah, they only did the Knight Rider, the one only. I don't know why they didn't make any other ones.
It would have been fun.
With
it would have been Car.
Yeah.
On Knight Rider, his twin, evil twin.
Yeah, they had the Pop Ride, right?
Yeah. With Kit, with Michael Knight and Kit, I got that.
I was like, oh. But is there anyone coming out that you want, or are you just like, eh?
You still keep hearing these rumblings that they're gonna make Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that too, man. It's just craziness.
Did you see? Did I speak about getting Big Boy from Outkast his pops? Did you guys see that video where he opens the pops I got for him? Yeah, man. Big Boy's brother commissioned me to do 2 pops for him. So yeah, I got a set of Andre and Big Boy. The Southern Playalistic Cadillac music video. I did I did pops for him. And he actually opened it. It was dope, man. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I was like, wow, they're the ones that put me up on the South a lot. So I got to give it up to them. I was like, yeah,
man, the whole Dungeon family, Goody Mob,
Dungeon. Oh my God,
Cool Breeze.
It literally was a dungeon from what I heard. It was like it was so hot. Basement, and they just died.
It wasn't even floor. It was actually dirt floor. Yeah, dirt floor. Like
that's another one. Jose said Bionic 6 or Cops. Remember Cops?
Yeah.
Time.
Cops. He looked like Mario Van Peebles.
Yes, I thought he was Mario Van Peebles. I'm sorry.
Eric Estrada.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some serious stuff. I swear to God, if they come out with, because we're in our 40s, and it's like, yeah, what? I remember that. Take my money right now. It's like that's how it is.
Absolutely.
Right now,
you want to walk, and I'll go show you some of the artwork down in the studio?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's definitely
take you off, and we'll go for a little walk through the house. I'll show you some of the artwork and collections. So these are some of the artwork of other people that I've collected.
Oh, that's dope.
This is one of my favorites. My man Slick Hands, man.
Wow.
This is one I did of my son.
Oh, that's
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, definitely. It's that Japanese character, right? The face mask.
It's actually the Wu-Tang. Yeah, he did these are some of the.
Yeah. Again, for his artwork, all quicks right there. Go to.
Have you seen those Daru cans?
Share it in the chat.
One of the little displays. I'm gonna take you down to the studio now. So when you come down my steps, it's a big Muhammad Ali one that I did.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's huge, right?
Yeah, it's big. It's like I think about 8 feet tall by 4 feet.
Whoa.
Here's some UFC fighters: Chuck Liddell, Rampage Jackson. I hope you guys are seeing okay, just through the fact that I can't really see what I'm showing you.
No, I can see Chuck. Well, that's not Chuck Liddell. That's Rampage.
That's Rampage there,
Yeah.
yeah. This is one that I'm working on, Egyptian inspired. So these are the ones I was telling you that I just did for that cannabis shop.
Oh wow, that's so. I was like, that's Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, yeah. SCTV.
That's it. What, Eugene Levy?
Yep. And Martin Short. They're both Hamiltonians. They're from the city that I live in.
Wow.
They went to McMaster University, so that's why they picked that. And Mike, see that? Now I'll go to some stuff you'll enjoy.
Definitely.
Angled it right.
Yeah. Just a reminder, peoples, ltafstore.com for our merch. We got masks, and I think posted some of that stuff. And again, I posted on the chat PoploPicasso's or Eklipz, his art. His page is eklipzart.com. Yeah, that's dope. All the brands.
This one's called Slip Me a Mickey. It's got it's got diamond dots
eyes on his nose. Okay.
Yeah, it's got the Playboy bunny, Coke, like all of that.
Got a little Taz. Okay. Because he loves Taz. Oh, the Wario right there. Oh man.
Oh, that's dope.
You got Jughead. Wow.
And then I did the female one, the Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse is cool.
With all the lady brands.
Yeah. Like Volkswagen on her forehead.
This is a Karis one that I did, and he actually signed it, which is dope.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Bunch of different cans and shit.
When you do some of your art, do you use the fat caps too?
Not on the ones that I'm doing in here because the spray is too big, but when I do the walls, definitely, yeah.
No.
Try to see if I can see better in this one.
You see that? Oh, with the wide angle?
Yeah, I'm trying to see over here, but I can't see as much. I'd rather keep it closer. The elephant's beautiful. Love the white tusk.
I remember like when I used to tag up back in
the newer one,
and you couldn't get a fat cap. The trick was, I don't know if you ever did the trick, take a needle and make the hole a little bit bigger. In the
oh, for real? No.
Yeah.
It just froze.
I never did that.
The train's on there. There we go. Yeah, now I see the train.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, right there. Oh man.
I'll show you your dude right here.
Yeah, I saw you when you were working out, and I saw them up there. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
These are all available.
Yeah, man.
We have sold out.
Absolutely. Absolutely, they're all available. Check out this piece here. This is the piece I did with 100 cassette tapes with the Public Enemy symbol, and I put lights behind it.
Oh wow!
Those are all cassette tapes.
That's cool. My boy used to always make he put his cassette tapes on his wall, spell out his name or whatever. I was like, that's crazy days.
And it's funny because Swindle. That's how I met Swindle, because I used to work in downtown Brooklyn selling mixtapes. And it just so happens that that's how.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I used to work on the low.
I thought Swindle was from LA.
Yep.
Yep. And we used to get some of his mixtapes.
Oh, okay. So he DJ'd and sent them out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Swindle has stories for us.
Oh, that's
You know, that's one cool person. You know, wouldn't think that knows like Easy and the family and all that stuff. I was like, but
definitely, yeah.
it's amazing. I was but yeah, it was dope having you here. We already hit the 1 hour mark right now. How do we reach you? How do we get to see you? Tell us the media.
Some of the best ways is just if you want Funko Pops and customs, just go to the PoploPicasso. If you want artwork, if you like any of the artwork that I showed, go to eklipzart.com. Eklipz spelled EKLIPZ art.com. And that's the best way to get at me, man.
Yeah, that's dope. I was like, so thank you again for coming over. We're gonna have to have you on again. Maybe we'll push you up with a bunch of other people at the same time and just have a collabo kind of.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I like that.
Have like have some other people and you just have a brainstorm and get some great minds together. But thank you again for having us. We weren't trying to kill people with the time that we did, but we're gonna be
my pleasure, man.
But thank you again for the hour spent, and even though we got rushed into this, dope having you here, and hope to have you again. So I'll be definitely keeping in contact with you as well as Mario.
Yeah.
So thank you again, and
thank you, brothers.
Definitely go check out his page. Also check out ours. Let's talk about Funko, and LTAFstore.com. We got new merch, face mask and all. And we will be having new designs soon. We're gonna probably come out maybe this weekend, if not Monday, with two new designs, and hopefully we'll blow people's minds with that. Yeah. That was somebody over here helped, as well as a great person behind it, Martin, and hopefully that's another interview we have. So thank you again, and take care. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace. Everybody, stay safe.
Thank you. Same to you.